So, what's your name?
So I'm Sally Glowiak.
And what's your year?
I am a 2017.
Where are you from?
Western Springs, Illinois.
Great. And where's your family from?
My family's from like around Chicago.
Cool. Are you a Dartmouth student?
Yes, I am.
And are there any significant historical events that have influenced your family?
Um, I would say like in my parents' generation and mine, not as much. Like before then, somewhat, but like not really recently.
Cool. And can you briefly tell us about your camp experience or the situation in which you heard your story?
Yes. So, I mainly heard campfire stories at camp growing up. So I went to a girls' camp from when I was 10 to when I was 17, and then I worked at another camp from when I was 18 to 20. And so the first campfire story I heard was at family camp with my family when I was younger, and that was the story of Magnus Biddy, who is this. All of them are like pretty scary. So like this one is this woman who was like supposed to get married, and then on like the night before her wedding night, I think it is, that like it's been a while since I've heard this one personally. It's like I try to avoid hearing it because it scares me. But like she comes back and finds her like fiance with her sister, because she had these like beautiful sisters and she was ugly, and so it was like really exciting that she was getting married at all. And so she like goes crazy and ties them to like chairs and sets the house on fire and like goes on this murderous rampage, and then disappears into the woods, like never to be heard of again. But when you see a lantern at the end of this like little hooked cape on the lake, that's her. And when you sort of hear like the dragging of an axe, that is her. And so like there are sightings supposedly from counselors at this camp in the past couple of years of her, like on the basketball court after dark, or on the lake, like you can see the lantern. And when they tell this story, back in the day, they would have someone run to the end of this cape by the end of the story. And so you'd say like sometimes when you look out at the cape, there's a lantern, and someone would be standing there holding a lantern. So it would be like a really terrifying experience.